Game a little late getting started here. Probably going to be another 5 or 6 minutes before they actually drop the puck. We are about 90 seconds from game time here. Just thought I'd tune in. You see there's a bad spot here in front of the bench. Both sides talking about it yesterday. Something we'll take note of throughout the game here, I think. Welcome back to Hythe Arena in Hythe, Alberta. We've got a rematch between your Grand Prairie Storm and the Sexsmith Vipers. It's been a bit of back and forth between these two teams. Last Sunday, Grand Prairie won by a score of 7-3. Yesterday, they lost by a score of 7-4 to these very same Vipers. Grand Prairie's now lost 2 games in a row in this tournament, so looking to turn things around here this afternoon, I should say. I do like this arena because the angles are great and the internet's good. I will try to maintain. Yesterday I was a little bit cold in here, so I'm going to try to stay warm today. They're still working on that spot in front of the Sexsmith bench here. Dead wet the kid. Getting the start this afternoon. Looks like new lines. Looks like Lake and Parenteau centering Sarah Bailey and Georgia Wenzel. Felix Stone and Braylon Hall on defense, and Quinn Richardson with a start again this afternoon. Here we go. Grand Prairie versus Sexsmith. Off the draw now. Vipers have it in the neutral zone. Wenzel and Parenteau batting away at it. Vipers get it. Still at the blue line. Comes over to center ice there and trades possessions. Clean entry now for Sexsmith as they enter the zone, and throw it in the corner. Picked up by Braylon Hall. She skates it behind Quinn Richardson, gets it ahead throws it up the boards for Georgia Wenzel, but is turned back. Rings it around the boards now, and Sarah Bailey's there. Still a battle in front of the Grand Prairie bench. Finally, it gets clear, and Wenzel's in pursuit. Sexsmith defenseman Croker has it, sends it back to partner, and kept onside by Felix Stone there. Wenzel's still out there, Arndt back there, kicked ahead by Felix Stone just inside the Sexsmith blue line now. Sexsmith gets a clear break, and a pass ahead, just out of reach of Shea Fow. Now a cross crease pass goes off the pad of Quinn Richardson, sprawling save. Tested early. Loose puck still in the Grand Prairie zone now. Sexsmith passing. Bear still got a touch of that one. And skated out of the zone by Felix Stone before she peels off. Barristow, Arndt, and Verbeek out there now. Collision at center ice between Verbeek and a player. Barristow gets it back and dumps it. Sexsmith likes that cross ice pass. And when it lands, it creates high event hockey. Olart now, the leading scorer, passes it to Shea Fow of Sexsmith, who gains the zone. Fow down low, being pestered by Medway. Verbeek tries to pass ahead and gets it to McKendry. McKendry now has one to beat between her and the net. McKendry gets inside, one hand on the stick there. She's the only one in there as Bidwell and Parenteau come on the ice. Parenteau is going to pick that up at the blue line. Curl off the boards with it. Tries a move, but it's knocked off her stick. Sent back in deep by Bidwell, and McKendry pursuing. Comes up the half wall to Parento. Parento to Bidwell. Bidwell now over to McKendry, sitting in front of the net. It's just sitting on the doorstep there, and Fogel, the goaltender for Sexsmith, covers. 2.5 minutes in the first period. No score. Parento, Bidwell, McKendry. Modrell and Hipkins on the ice. Face off to the left of the Sexsmith goaltender now. Parento wins that one back to Bidwell. Bidwell gets it to Modrell. Modrell with a move at the blue line and just throws it in the corner there. Parento in the corner with it. Parento out to Bidwell. Bidwell couldn't quite pick it up. Hipkins going to throw it in the corner now. Bidwell in after it. 2 on Bidwell. Hipkins pinches. Comes down to Parento. Parento wheels in the corner and throws it up the half wall. Hipkins throws it back in the corner. Parento pins her man, and 2 other Sexsmith players come in for the sport. Punch to the back of Parento's head. Isn't seen by the ref. Parento trips behind. She's okay. Now, one gets behind Modrell, but a back-checking McKendry breaks up the play. Bidwell thrown hard into the boards there. Parento comes in, retaliates. Some shoving going on here early. Sent in the Sexsmith zone now, and Sarah Bailey after it. Bailey intercepts that one. Bailey with a move on the boards. Bailey being shoved by Smith of Sexsmith. Pinned now. Bidwell and Wenzel in there. Wenzel comes off the boards with it. Wenzel with a move inside. Wenzel shot. Saved by Fogel. Hit him right in the crest there on the chest. Sexsmith seemed to be using physicality a bit more in the early goings of this one. Verbeek, Bailey, Wenzel, Hall, and Stone out there now face off in the Sexsmith end. Stone picks it up off the draw, throws it in the corner. Verbeek's down there. Verbeek down low. She's got Wenzel for support. Sexsmith clears it. Foot race between Hall and a streaking player. Shea Fowl gets there first, throws it back to number 16, but it's broken up by a back-checking Stone. Bailey collides with a man at center ice. Verbeek picks up the puck, carries it in. Wenzel's with her. Sent back, kept in at the line by Braylon Hall. Hall tries to send it in the corner. Kept in once again by Hall, sends it back in the corner. Bailey pursuing. Cross-ice pass comes to Gallant of Sexsmith and chipped out over the line. Hall back there. Hall's got 2 on her. Hall off the boards and ahead for Sarah Bailey. Bailey with a nice pass to center. Wenzel now gains the line. Wenzel breaks free. Wenzel pushed off their puck as Zoe Arndt comes on the ice, and there's a collision between Dunnigan and a player at the blue line. Shea Fowl breaks through now. He had a couple goals yesterday. Stone had her stick knocked out of her hand. Shea Fowl's shot goes wide. And picked up once again by Sexsmith. Stone now picks one off the boards, a dumping attempt, and skates it in. She's going to take a shot. It's blocked before it reaches the net. Sexsmith has it. Sent up the boards and all the way down, and that should be an icing call if we don't get there first. Medway gets there before icing can be called and throws it ahead to Parento. Parento now in front of the Storm bench, throwing almost all the way down. Parento looking dangerous. She had 2 goals and assist yesterday. Delayed offside against the Storm, and they tag up. Zoe Arndt clears again, and Sexsmith tries a breakout. Medway breaks off the play at the red line. Bairstow batting away at it, as is Parento. Medway comes away with it. Ooh, Medway fanned on it, but Parento backed her up there. Parento up to Bairstow now. Bairstow gains the zone, and they're calling an offside against Zoe Arndt there. Storm looking dangerous in this one. They look dangerous this morning, too. Just need to keep the momentum going, even when scored on. 6 minutes into the first period, no score. Face-off now just outside the Sexsmith zone. Verbeek, McKendry, Bidwell, Modrell, and Hipkins. Comes back to Modrell off the draw. It's a 1 face-off. Bidwell chips it ahead for Verbeek. Verbeek's in the zone. She tried to move. Toe drag is knocked away. Kept in at the line by Modrell. Pass ahead. Oh, Hipkins. Hipkins whiffed on it. Smith gets a shot. He scores. Breakaway. Smith of Sexsmith. Miller Hipkins fanned on it. Smith blew by her there. 1-0 Sexsmith. 6.5 minutes in the first here. Parenteau, Wenzel, Bailey, Hall, and Stone. Face-off is one, comes back to Hall. She tries a pass, but it's deflected into the Storm bench. So we'll get another face-off. Parenteau off the draw, wins it back in her own end now. Hall pursuing it. Hall sends it up the boards, it's chipped out. Parenteau has Bailey with her. Parenteau throws one on stick save. Wenzel tries a move at the red line. Hall comes back, picks it up. Stone throws it ahead to Wenzel now. Sexsmith passing in their own end. Bailey pins her man at the blue line. It's kept in by Wenzel. Wenzel inside, shot, scores, top corner, 1-1. One game, they answer back right away here. Verbeek, Bairstow, Arndt, Medway, and Dunnigan out there nil. 1-1, 7 minutes in. Off the draw now, Dunnigan picks it up. Arndt has it though. No, gets it over the line. Verbeek's in there. Verbeek throws one on. Fogel of Sexsmith saved it, but it wasn't an easy one. Verbeek, no! Wraparound's in! Verbeek picked it off the back of the net and jammed in a wraparound to make it 2-1. 2 goals in 20 seconds for the Storm. Keep the Storm rolling. Parenteau, Bidwell, McKendry, Dunnigan, and Hipkins out there now. In the neutral zone, Smith up against Bidwell. Parenteau for support. Parenteau kicks it ahead, McKendry after it. It's sent back in the Storm end. Hipkins picks it up, throws it out of the zone, and picked up by Harper McKendry. McKendry's in alone. Shot off the face mask of Fogel. He shakes it off and doesn't know where it goes. Sexsmith rings it around the boards and it comes back to Modrell. Modrell throws one toward. It deflects, doesn't make it. Modrell keeps it in again. Now Sexsmith clears it. McKendry picks it up. McKendry's got good stride as she enters the zone. She takes him wide. McKendry sends it off the side of the net and it pops out in front, but doesn't end up on a stick. Braylon Hall picks it up in the neutral zone now, passes it over to Miller Hipkins. Miller Hipkins sends it ahead for Parenteau, and Parenteau sends it deep in as she turns for a change. Bailey out there after it now. The defenseman for Sexsmith, Croker, ices that. Oh, Quinn Richardson touched it before it could ice and it ends up on the Sexsmith stick. Danger now as Bailey picks it up. Bailey tries to chip it out, is unable, tries to throw it ahead, clears the zone as Wenzel picks it up, changes possessions, and back comes Sexsmith. Verbeek chips it now off the stick and is pursuing. Felix Stone picks it up in the neutral zone and skates it in. Felix Stone shovels it in deep. Bailey back for it. Bailey has it. She's pressured in the corner. Sexsmith rims it around now. Felix Stone comes in, pinches. Bailey picks it up. Oof. knocked off her stick by Skolart, the leading scorer for Sexsmith. Braylon Hall now playing one-on-one. Sexsmith is inside. Shot. Scores. 2-2 game. Jeez. Oh, lots of shots, lots of opportunities. People capitalizing. 2-2. And they're 10 minutes in. Parenteau, Barstow, Arndt out there now, as well as Medway and Donegan. Medway picks it up at the red line. Tries a cross-ice pass, it's blocked. Back into her own zone. Donegan there first on. Donegan in the corner is going to skate it behind Quinn Richardson. She's being pressured though. Drops it for Parenteau. Parenteau looking up ice, looking for a lane here. Parenteau takes it wide, gets it in over. Knocked off her stick, Medway comes in. Medway tries a shot. Medway now puts it toward. It's in the corner now, and Barstow's after it. Barstow has it, throws it toward the front. Parenteau swung at one, but couldn't get a stick on it. It was off the ice. Medway pinches in. McKendry covering for her. McKendry now switches places with her, and she's in the corner. McKendry kept in at the line by Medway. Medway pinching, and Sexsmith sprung. Donegan racing, and so is McKendry. McKendry gets a stick on a pass attempt there. Overskates it. She's behind Quinn Richardson, now looking up ice. Stripped of the puck behind Richardson, and a pass comes out front. Shot from the point goes off of Adria Barstow's stick. Now it's in the corner. Parenteau tried to clear it, was unable there. Parenteau looks gassed. And the Storm finally clear it on the stick of Barstow. Sexsmith dumps it now and changes. Sexsmith seems to have the wind back in their sails. Bidwell, Verbeek, and McKendry out there now. McKendry tried to pass forward, that was intercepted. Sexsmith now enters the zone. Donegan in there. Donegan gets a stick on it. Shot, now it's in. 3-2 Sexsmith. That goes top corner. Sexsmith, Grand Prairie looking dejected, but I mean, they're not playing poorly. It's 3-2. They were up 2-1. 5 goals in the opening 12 minutes of this one. Verbeek, Bidwell, McKendry, Modrell, and Hipkins now. Hipkins gets it at the red line, passes it to Bidwell. Bidwell tries to chip it ahead. Intercepted. Bidwell gets it back though. Sent back now to Hipkins. Hipkins sends it up. Harper McKendry with a move. She's inside. Shot. Blocker save. She gets her own rebound and it's turned back into the corner. Bidwell after it. She's pinned. Sexsmith rings it around and Modrell pinches in to get it. She doesn't want to get too deep here. She's the only one on that side. Sexsmith with a breakout pass, 2-on-1 on Miller Hipkins. Hipkins gets the skate on the pass. And Richardson saves it and covers. Some pushing happening down now after the whistle, and refs rush in there. Sexsmith ahead 3-2. Some conversations happening down there between refs and the girls. Almost the whole Storm bench down there now being talked to. Parenteau, Bailey, Wenzel, Hall, and Stone out there now. Stone gets it off the draw. Stone tries a stretch pass ahead for Wenzel. Wenzel has Bailey with her. Over to Bailey. Bailey's alone in front. Shoot! Score! What a goal! Excellent setup play. All involved. Nice pass from Georgia Wenzel. Bailey finishes it with a beauty. 3-3 game. Off the draw now. Sexsmith gains the line. Knocked off a stick, comes back to Felix Stone. She clears the front of the net and skates it behind Richardson. She's pickpocketed though. Bailey needs to get in there for support. Sent out in front. Wenzel gets a stick on it. It's Sexsmith scores. There was a man in the slot. Wenzel got a stick on it before he could shoot. His errant shot ended up on the stick of a Sexsmith player, and now it's 4-3. Sorry, I'm muted. I got it off mute. How long was I muted for? Sorry, guys. Here we go. Verbeek now. Verbeek picks it up in the corner. Sent out front. Sexsmith picks it up in their own end and chips it up to the blue line. Hipkins back there. Hipkins going to take the body on that one as Modrell picks it up. Sent up the other side, kept in at the line, and a shot now in on Richardson. Came off her pad, and she covered it quickly. Miller Hipkins knocks a guy down after the whistle. Maybe he tripped. 66 seconds left in the penalty to Felix Stone. Bailey, Arndt, Medway, and Dunnigan trying to get out of this one. Skolart, Gallant, and Fow out there on the power play for Sexsmith. Off the draw. Arndt tries to clear it, kept in at the line. They throw it across ice, and it's shoveled in the corner. May Dunnigan down there. Dunnigan. Stripped of the puck behind the net. A centering pass comes out. Bailey clears it. Kept in. Damn. Now it's cleared down the ice. And those girls will turn full of change. Fogle comes out to play at the Sexsmith goaltender. Lipke of Sexsmith looks up ice. Tries a pass. It goes almost all the way back. Dunnigan now picks it up. Parenteau picks it up in the neutral zone. Collision between Parenteau and a player. Richardson's going to cover that one as she was concerned about her teammate, I think. Parenteau goes off the ice there in some discomfort. McKendry, Bidwell, Modrell, and Hall. 26 seconds left in the Stone penalty. Face off to the left of Quinn Richardson here. Sexsmith keeping that power play line out there. Tip shot now in on Richardson, but it goes wide. Comes back to the Sexsmith blue line. They're going to try a shot in front. Deflected in front, still loose in the slot. Picked up now by Harper McKendry. McKendry's going to skate it out. 6 seconds left in the Stone penalty. Harper McKendry gets it down the other end of the ice. Don't want to get too far in there. Stretch pass now comes up ahead. Stone out of the bench. Stone takes a man down. And the girls clear it. Verbeek out there with McKendry and Bidwell now. From the top of the circle, a shot from Shea. Foul lands in the glove of Quinn Richardson for a whistle. 48 seconds left in the first period. 5-4, Sexsmith. Bairstow, Arndt. And Verbeek out there now with Dunnigan and Medway. Face off to the right of Quinn Richardson. Off the draw. Arndt chips it ahead. Verbeek. Bairstow on the far side. Nice pass over to Bairstow. Bairstow back to Arndt. Shot wide. Verbeek. Bairstow's return pass to Arndt. Skipped over and went to Verbeek, and Verbeek just put it a little bit wide. Verbeek hammered hard now down low. 29 seconds left in the first. Comes out. Verbeek. It's in! Verbeek picks it up off the wall, turns and pokes it top corner to tie up the game at 5 apiece. I believe that might be a Verbeek hat trick. Hitting the net. Sees results. 22 seconds now for Parenteau, Bailey, Wenzel, Dunnigan, and Medway. It's back in the Sexsmith zone. They skate it behind Fogle. Parenteau battling away at it. Bailey picks it off the wall. Bailey gets it. Wenzel. Wenzel throws it back. Doesn't quite make it. The Bailey comes back to Parenteau in the slot. Shot wide. That'll do it for the first period. We had 10 goals in the first, folks. I don't think there will be a flood. $5 for a 50? I'll buy one. Might as well, eh?
You want red or yellow?
What's the difference?
It's just the color.
I'll just have yellow. When are you drawing?
Thank you kindly, sir. I'll have to go check.
Oh, I don't really care.
I'll stay after the next game.
Okay. I'm back here tomorrow morning. Thank you.
I'll have it hanging on the wall, I guess.
Oh, okay. Thanks, guys. You heard it here first, folks. I'm winning the 50-50. Five. After 20 minutes of play, no flood here as both teams check in with their counterparts. Was the internet okay over here yesterday? I might go over to this side. Please comment if it's poor internet or whatnot, and I'll go back to my original post there. Verbeek, Arndt, Fairstow, Hipkins, Modrell start us off in the second. I'm thinking both coaches would like to slow the bleeding. After that, busy first. Verbeek kicks it back to Modrell off the draw now. She chips it up the boards. Sexsmith sends it back the other way. Gallant of Sexsmith tries to send it up, and Modrell puts it in the Sexsmith zone. Vipers now at center ice. Scholart sends a pass across. Move gets beyond. Sorry, guys. No call there as it's getting a bit physical. Arndt and Hipkins now chasing after it as it rings around the boards to Verbeek. Sexsmith down low. Stone keeps it in at the line and sends it in deep. Picked up by leading scorer Scholart now. He shovels it ahead for foul. Shot in. From the far side. Uncontested shot. Shea foul with a bunch of today. (6-5) Sexsmith. 54 seconds into this second period. Let's keep it going, girls. You can win this. Comes back to Stone now on the draw. She's got Bidwell, Parenteau, and McKendry out there. Sent back towards Stone and chipped deep in this Storm zone. Parenteau first on. Parenteau skates it around. Gets it to McKendry. McKendry tries to chip it up the boards. Gets it back now. Knocked off. McKendry has it. McKendry is going to skate up. Sexsmith picks it up. Throws it up the opposite side to Roberts. Parenteau falls there. Good to see her back out there as she had a collision earlier. Hall's pass for McKendry is intercepted, but McKendry gets it here. McKendry skates it over the blue line. Can she maintain control? She's going to throw it in deep. Bidwell chasing it now. Bidwell chases around the net. And Sexsmith's going to send it all the way down. If it gets there, it's going to be icing, but looks like Stone's going to get to it first. Felix Stone picks it up, comes up the right side, tries to pass for Wenzel, turned away. Back to Stone now. Stone gets the line and takes it wide. Felix Stone, shot! High. Verbeek. Pokes it down low. Wenzel down low. Wenzel uncontested down low. Stuck on the back of the net. That's bad luck. Sexsmith picks it up now. Bailey gets a stick on that one as it goes all the way back down to Corinne Richardson, who's going to cover it. Medway there to protect her. Coach Nate, I can only think that you're listening to this in the truck. Hoping to see you soon here. Verbeek with a stretch pass up for Bailey. Jumps over her stick. It's touched Bailey. After it now in the corner. Comes all the way back. Donegan pinches, but it gets beyond her. Medway picks it up and sends it back in. They have to tag up. Wenzel after it. It's in deep in the Sexsmith zone. Comes off the boards. Kept in at the line by Donegan. Donegan gives it back to Wenzel. Wenzel tries a move. Knocked off her stick. Bailey now picks it up. Bailey gives it back to Donegan. Donegan tried to send one in. It's deflected. Comes for Donegan. Donegan throws it in. Verbeek after it. Verbeek drops her stick. Foul has it. Sends it up the boards. Sexsmith now coming up the right side. And an offside call against the Vipers. It's 6-5 for the Vipers. 3.5 minutes into this one. Parenteau with Arndt, Bairstow, Hipkins, and Modrell. Sexsmith wins that one in neutral territory. Chips it up the boards. And it's in front of the Sexsmith bench now. They dump it in. Skolard after it. Sends it out in front. Richardson got a stick on it before it could become dangerous. Now it passes. Tip. Shot. Saved by Richardson. Still loose now. Goes up the half wall. Kept in at the blue line. Shot now from the point. Doesn't make it. Richardson covers. Deflected in front. Knocked down. And Richardson covers that one. Verbeek now on the draw with Bidwell and McKendry. Felix Stone, you can't really see there, guys. I'm trying to get the corner down there, but they're batting away at it. Don't want to drop my iPad on the ice either. Still battling away. Sexsmith comes out of the corner. Shot. Save. Quinn Richardson. We'll do it again to the right of Quinn Richardson. Verbeek wins that one back to Stone. Stone. Nice stretch pass up for McKendry. It is touched at last minute, but McKendry's got a lane. Passes it. Nice to Verbeek. Verbeek shovels it on. Pad save. Sexsmith picks it up now. Morgan skating it up. Gets it ahead to Skolart. Comes back to Braylon Hall. Braylon Hall tries a pass, but it's knocked off her stick. Still loose now in the slot. Skolart shot. Stick save. Quinn Richardson. Hey! Sorry, I yelled there, guys. Sorry. Stone flattened. Cross check. And a crying player from Sexsmith goes to the bench. Not sure what's happening there. Well, Skolart's in the box, and as is Stone. I guess I missed the first one. What's it going to be here? Is it going to be coincidentals? Coach Maz going out, I guess, to talk to Quinn Richardson, as she might have taken a bump there. That's the walk of a man that's been on the ice before. Sexsmith the Storm need to get some offense going again here. I didn't think I'd say that, but they're down by 1 goal, 4.5 minutes in the second period. And the floodgates have kind of closed here. Richardson seems to be okay. Some words between Sexsmith coach and Coach Maz there now. Quinn Richardson getting her mask fixed. Uh-oh. Some words. Words exchanged. Shots fired. Some words being exchanged there. Oh, they're giving Sexsmith a 4-minute double minor, I think. Guys, can somebody let me know if they can hear me? I know I was muted earlier. Oh, yeah, I think I got a thumbs up, so it should be good. Not sure what's happening here. They've pulled the Sexsmith player out of the box. It's going to be a 4-on-3, I believe. Four-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then I think Stone gets clear, and then it'll be 5-on-4. 4-on-4. Verbeek, McKendry, lots of open ice out there now. Medway and Donegan. Sexsmith player turning in the corner. Verbeek kicks it off him. Verbeek looking up ice. Verbeek with a pass up. Picked up by Harper McKendry. McKendry at 4-on-4 is going to shoot. Glove saved by Fogle. He's going to cover. 6-on-5. Bit of a contentious game here. Some chatter back and forth. Coach Maz's message was, we've got one goaltender and you're going hard to the net like that. And Wenzel, Bailey, and Modrell. Now, shot from the point goes wide from Modrell. Hipkins out there as well. Sexsmith with an outlet pass. Modrell's going to pick it up. Modrell inside. Modrell. Come on. Modrell stops up in the corner. Throws it back to Hipkins. Hipkins going to throw one. It's trying to be tipped by Wenzel, but she was tied up. Wenzel inside. Bailey with her. Oof. Bailey bodying. Wenzel gets it off him. Knocked off Wenzel's stick. Wenzel working hard. Wenzel with the move down. Wenzel tries to get it out in front. Bailey now picks it off the side of the net. Gives it Wenzel. Wenzel off the side. Tries to chip it up. Modrell's going to pinch. Modrell trying to get it through. Gallant chips it by her. Gallant up the left side now. Bailey back and intercepts that. Sarah Bailey. Sarah Bailey comes in. Tries a shot. It's wide. Wenzel picks it up. Throws it on. Still loose. Bailey falls in front. Fogle injured now. Not sure what's happening, guys. A lot happening. Fogle injured now. I'll just take. Not sure if these guys are both if these people are trainers or not. This is getting contentious. I'm sure I've got people tuning in from Sexsmith as well, but more contentious between the adults than the kids, if I'm being honest. And Fogle's back on his feet. Good to see. Fogle's up. Some stick taps there. I would like to have a camera on Coach Nate Bidwell as he's listening to this. It's still 4-on-4 here for the next 29 seconds, and then it'll be 5-on-4 for Grand Prairie. There's going to be some conversation here. Quinn Richardson coming over. She's going to visit with her friends. Felix Stone over there. She's been lonely. It happens so often, eh? We don't know this team at all. They're not in our league, and then we have an exhibition with them last Sunday where we win. I think they didn't expect that, and then they come back with full force yesterday and beat us, and now we've got a close game here, high event hockey, and emotions run high. I think it's a third game of hockey in less than 24 hours, and people get tired. And that's hockey. Sometimes I feel like I'm just talking to myself here. You got the fans over here on their feet. We got the Grand Prairie fans over here. Fogel's going to return to the net. Stick taps for all. And I think the refs are going to clean this up. It's going to be another 29 seconds in that Felix Stone penalty, and then 2:25 in the other one for Sexsmith, which is kind of strange as well if you look at it. That both penalties happened at the same time, and now there's 4 seconds left on one side. I could be wrong there. Anyway, would love the Storm to get a goal here, tie it up. Turned out to be a bit longer game than anticipated, is it not? We're going to have Parenteau, Barstow, Modrel, and Medway out there for some 4-on-4. I think 4-on-4 will be good for Parenteau and Barstow, who like open ice and are good at passing as forwards. Still some conversations with the referees here. Are you listening to the game? Sexsmith now taking some shots on Fogel after he went down hard there, just to warm him up a bit. I wish Quinn was afforded the same luxury. See Meyer Mazurek over there. She'll rejoin the team tomorrow morning, which will be a much welcome return. Meyer, of course, one of the leading scorers for the team. Just gonna put this down for a second. Hold on, guys. Still nothing happening. I'll pick it up. I'm just trying to. I just got a text from Coach Nate asking me how the game's going, so I don't think he's watching it. Didn't know I was broadcasting. Okay, unmuted here. It looks like a face-off in the Grand Prairie end now. Not sure. Oh, we were assessed the penalty. So now it's 4-on-3 for them. Parenteau, Madril, Medway. Sexsmith from the blue line now throws one on. Blocked in front by Parenteau. She's going to clear it. Comes out to center ice. Lipke of Sexsmith picks it up. He's going to curl down here. 12 seconds remaining in the stone penalty, which should get us back to 4-on-4, but I don't know that for sure. Shea foul now. Stick handling in. Uncontested. Knocked off. Foul puts one on. Pad save. Richardson. Stone out of the bench, out of the box now. Sexsmith picks it up in their own end. Bairstow out there now with Hall, Arndt, and Medway. Arndt picks it up off the bench. Arndt inside. Arndt shot. Shoulder save. Rebound off the side of the net by Bairstow. Arndt throws one on. Covered by Fogle. Yikes, that was a great opportunity. Four on four now for the next minute. Bairstow, Arndt, Stone, and Hall. 4-on-4. Face off in the Sexsmith zone. Bairstow wins it and throws one on where Fogle shovels it into the corner. Sexsmith now trying to clear it. They do. Hall picks it up and throws it back in. Bairstow has to tag up before they can pursue. Sexsmith with it. Gets by Arndt. Morgan of Sexsmith comes by, poked off his stick by Bairstow. Bairstow takes him down now. Loose puck. Arndt has it. Kept in at the line by Croker of Sexsmith. Arndt pushing her man, pinning him to the zone, to the boards. Puck stays in. Arndt pinned in there. Sexsmith peels off the boards. Hall after it. Centering pass. Clears out of the zone. Picked up now by Felix Stone. Stone gets through one. Felix Stone comes inside. Can she put it on net? Nope, high and wide. Hall pinches. Hall nearly taken out by a sprawling Sexsmith player. And now it's Miller Hipkins is freed now, and we're back to 5-on-4. Let's go. Puck comes all the way out for Medway now as Bidwell steps on the ice. Medway with a stretch pass from McKendry. McKendry gets through. McKendry has Verbeek with her, and Bidwell jumps the line. McKendry inside shot. Saved by Fogle. Yikes. 11.5 minutes left in the third period. Storm power play here now. Actually, they just got out of the bench. Bidwell from the side throws one cross crease, doesn't land. Coinciding penalties here now for 9 of Sexsmith, and verdict for roughing as the refs are trying to clean up the game, I believe. They're going to call it now. Parenteau with Wenzel, Bailey, Hipkins, and Modrell now. Wins the face-off back to Modrell. Modrell double clutches it and tries to send it in, but it's intercepted. She gets it back. Keeps it onside. Wenzel has it. Wenzel to Parenteau in the slot. Oh, knocked off her stick as Skolart comes back. And foul is sprung. Shot. Save. Quinn Richardson. Inside now. Puck comes out to the front. Modrell looking for a pass. Gets one to Bailey. Bailey's got one. Oh, dear. They're going to take Miller Hipkins now. I don't know if I saw it, and the player down there just clutching his head. Miller Hipkins yelling, "No, I didn't." Same player that went off crying there earlier, I believe. Oh, Parenteau getting between Hipkins and the ref. Hipkins upset. Yelling, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't." So I'd like to see the replay on that one. Miller Hipkins beside herself in the box there. Girls getting excited. Oh boy, let's just. Oh, they're going to take both of them again. So that player that was crying there is going to go to the coincidental, coincidental. So sorry. Like I say, you know, the refs are taking both. So 5-on-5 still. So now we have 4 players in the box over there. Bairstow, Arndt, McKendry, Hall, and Stone. Stone has it behind Quinn Richardson. Stone contested down there, but skates out with it. Stone looking for a pass up ice. She clears it out of the zone. She's taken down, no call on play. Bairstow now. Stone's going to slam it in there. Deep in the Sexsmith zone. 10 minutes, 43 seconds left in the second period. 6-5 Sexsmith. Comes back to Stone on the point. Stone gives it to Arndt. They're too close together, but gets it to McKendry. McKendry has it in her feet, comes back to Stone once again, who throws it in the corner. This time Bairstow picks it up. Bairstow has it. Tries a pass out for McKendry, gets it to her. McKendry's going to throw one toward. Zoe Arndt tried to knock it down as it was about waist high and wide. Arndt now out of the corner. Arndt out of the corner, shot! Big save, Fogle. Loose in the crease. Arndt picks it up again. Nobody can get a handle on it. McKendry shot, score! Ties it at 6 apiece. That puck was elusive, evasive in the slot. Nobody could get a handle on it until they finally do. Halfway through the game, we've got a dozen goals and nearly a dozen penalties. Parenteau, Bidwell, Bailey now. Sexsmith off the draw. Not icing as Quinn Richardson's going to cover it. Came back to her. Face off to the left of Richardson. Donegan out there with Medway. Parenteau wins that one back to the corner. Donegan first on. Comes up to Bailey. Bailey banging away at it. Pins her man. Donegan backing her up. Bailey on the ground. Bidwell for support. Sent back in where Parenteau picks it up and throws it up the half wall to Sarah Bailey now. Bailey has a lane as the defenseman fell. She's going to dump it. Bidwell after it as well. Comes in. Comes out to Parenteau. Parenteau picks it up, skates it back, tries to throw it toward the front, goes off the back of the net. Parenteau down low. Bidwell with it. Bidwell comes out of the corner, tries a shot by fans, and somebody got a stick on it. Bailey back checking. Shot now in on Richardson. Glove save. Verbeek is freed from her minor there. Still got Hipkins in there. Verbeek's going to take this draw. She's got Wenzel and McKendry with her, as well as Hall and Modrell. Sexsmith wins that one back to the blue line. Blocked by McKendry. Block forward. McKendry's after it. She's got Wenzel trailing. McKendry tries a shot wide. Wenzel gets the rebound. Couldn't get a handle on it though. Rings around the boards now to Kendall Modrell. Modrell double clutches it and Skolart steals it off her and is sprung the other way. Hall after her. Hall gets a skate on it. It's loose. Richardson sprawled for it and it came through her crease, but nobody got a, now a centering pass goes in on Richardson. No, still comes back to the blue line. Number 19 takes a shot, tipped high by Verbeek, and Sexsmith scores to make it 7-6. Sexsmith beside themselves, very excited. Richardson, our teammates talking to her. They can get another one here. They almost had one down low there. Parento, Arndt, Bairstow. We need another one. Why do we only have 4, folks? Donegan coming in. There we go. Face off at center ice. 7-6 Sexsmith. Bairstow is going to pick that up. Throw it off the half wall. Sent back in the Skolart now puts a shot on Richardson. She's going to cover it. She's not going to take any chances with those guys bearing down on her. Verbeek now off the face-off. Sexsmith picks it up, throws it back to shot now, blocked by Parento, and the rebound comes to Sexsmith, who goes high and wide. Poked ahead by Bairstow. Arndt racing after it now. Zoe Arndt kept in at the line by Parento. Plucked it. Skolart sprung. Breakaway. Parento comes back. Richardson saves it. Parento picks up the rebound and tries to clear it. Unable. Picked up by number 16 of Sexsmith. He throws it out to Skolart. Goes through the zone. Picked up by Arndt. Knocked off Arndt's stick, and now Bairstow has it. Bairstow tries a pass. It's intercepted. Sexsmith gets it back now. Sexsmith. Cross-ice pass, shot. Big save, Quinn Richardson on the one-time shot from the slot. Comes back out in front, though. It's not dead yet. Delayed penalty coming to, I think. Nope. That went all the way down the ice, and we've got to change. Bailey, Wenzel, and Verbeek out there now. Verbeek skating with it. Verbeek has it. Verbeek shot. Pad save into the corner. They clear it out. Verbeek gets a hand on it. Hipkins picks it up now. Bailey at center ice. Verbeek pokes it ahead for herself. She gets through 2. Verbeek has Wenzel in front. Comes back. Bailey can't get there. Georgia back checking. Poked ahead now once again for Verbeek. Verbeek throws it in deep. Bailey after it. Bailey gets it in the corner. Wenzel picks it off. Comes out of the corner, peels. Shot. Ooh, goes deflected high. Bidwell down low now. Bidwell, it comes back to Donegan. Jumps her stick though as McKendry comes on the ice. Donegan passes it to Medway. Medway waiting for her teammates to tag up before she does anything with it. Puts it in the zone. Comes back out now to Donegan in the new zone. 6 minutes left here. It's a 7-6 game for Sexsmith over the Storm. Try saying that 5 times fast. Pass now ahead for Harper McKendry. She's got a lane, separated from puck though. And it comes out to Quinn Medway once more. Medway throws it to open ice in the Sexsmith zone. Parenteau throws it in. They have to tag up. It's in behind Fogel, the goaltender now, picked up. And he's going to ice that, I believe. Yeah, Sexsmith iced it. And we'll get Verbeek, Arndt, Bairstow, Hall, and Stone for a face-off in the Sexsmith end. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second period. 7-6 Sexsmith. Verbeek wins it back to Stone. Stone with a shot. Oh, it was a low shot. And it was picked up, and Sexsmith racing back now with numbers. Poked off his stick. In Stone's skates now, picked up by Verbeek skating up the left side. She passes, nice pass ahead for Bairstow. Bairstow swarmed. Verbeek has it, throws it on, saved. Verbeek battling in the corner. Verbeek being sat on now. She's okay, she's up. Rims it around the board, Zoe Arndt first on. Arndt with a move out of the corner, throws it toward the front, doesn't make it to Bairstow though. Now and Roberts of Sexsmith skates it out. His pass ahead. Tips off a stick and ends up on Braylon Hall's stick. She throws it up the half wall. And it's intercepted by Sexsmith. He stick handles out, throws it toward the front. It comes all the way out to Arndt, and Arndt throws it out of the zone. That's offside. Whoo-wee. 7-6 Sexsmith. 4:41 left in the second. Wenzel, Parenteau, Bailey, Modrell, and Hipkins out there now. Coach Nate back on the bench. Cross ice pass sent over. Parenteau gets that one. Parenteau throws it to Bailey. Bailey with a move inside. Separated from the puck. Parenteau pokes it forward again. Comes out to Bailey. Bailey throws one off the side of the net. Sexsmith bench calling for something again. We'll get a face-off here. Parenteau, Modrell, Hipkins, Bailey wins it back. Oh, goes beyond Modrell. Modrell sends it ahead and back into the zone. Number 18 of Sexsmith stops up. Comes up the half wall and out again. Sexsmith do that, eh? Like it's not quite an ice. They send it down and they sense trouble. Shot now goes deflected wide into the corner. Centering pass goes through the slot area. Now a shot comes in on Richardson. She's going to glove that one down, freeze it. .350 left in the second. Sexsmith ahead by 1. Sexsmith has it now. Medway separates him though, and Verbeek gets free. Verbeek's got McKendry ahead of her. She gets up. Verbeek, she's got 3. Her defenseman gets a stick on it before she can get a pass or a shot off. She kicks it ahead. Verbeek now comes back to Medway. Medway takes a shot. Pad save. Rebound. Shot deflected high. Bidwell pokes it in there and pins her man. Bidwell gets a pass to Verbeek. Verbeek throws it out in front. No one there. Bidwell down low now. Comes out to Medway. Donegan sneaks up on a man, and McKendry sends it back in the zone. Verbeek pursuing. Comes out. McKendry offside. McKendry takes the shot and really delayed offside there. Bairstow, Arndt, Parenteau, Stone, and Hall. 3 minutes left in the second. Bairstow's going to pick it up. Cross ice pass now for Arndt. Oh, it's intercepted. Stone throws it back in for Arndt. Arndt out to Bairstow. Bairstow turns on it, tries a shot. Bairstow shot off the shoulder of Fogel. Arndt picks it up. Arndt tied up. Shot by Parenteau goes wide. Bairstow, they're all around it. Bairstow tries it out for Arndt. Comes all the way back for Stone. What will Stone do with it? Stone, clap bomb goes wide. Bairstow now to Arndt. Arndt takes a shot. Doesn't quite make it to the net. There's too many bodies in front. Arndt tries another one. Loose. Stone's going to pinch on this one. Comes all the way back. Great pressure there by the Storm. That's an offside call on Sexsmith with 2:09 left in the second. Verbeek, Bailey, Wenzel now. Skolart picks that up, gets beyond Hipkins. Modrel, though, breaks up that play. Wenzel has it now. Wenzel has a lane, so she's going to take it. She's got Verbeek far side. Wenzel gets around her, though. Wenzel, oh, just wide. Wenzel tying up her man. Gets a little high with the stick there. Skolart gets it back, though. Bearing down. All alone in front, and that was Modrel tying up a stick. Shot now, pad save. Richardson. Oh my goodness, exchanging possessions. Chipped up the wall now from Bailey to Verbeek. Verbeek tries to get it ahead for Wenzel's unable. Shot off the side of the net and sent back out in front. Actually, it's not, it's turned away. Verbeek sends it around the net. Bailey on it. Sent back around the net for Skolart by Sexsmith, though. Centering pass. Jumps out to the line. Slap shot now from the point. Tip. Loose. Tipped by the defenseman, Modrel, but Richardson saw it the whole way. Chances on both ends for both teams. .54 seconds left in the second period here. I'm going to go warm up because they're going to flood after this one. Dunnigan out there. Now in the corner. Parenteau for support. McKendry gets it, chips it off the boards and ahead. Bidwell racing after it, but it's picked up by Sexsmith. They throw it back midway. Now chips it off the boards and up for Parenteau. She's swarmed, and a battle ensues. Changes possessions, and Smith picks it up of Sexsmith. Medway and him collide. Up the half wall, number 3 is Sexsmith. Parenteau throws it to McKendry. McKendry pokes it to Bidwell, and they clear the zone. 17 seconds. Sent back in now. Medway looks off ice. She's got 9 seconds. Medway's going to hold on to it. Dunnigan picks it up, 3 seconds. Shoot it, shoot, shoot, shoot. Dunnigan takes a shot, it's blocked. That'll do it. We're going to have a flood here now, folks. I'll go up the other end. I'm going to go in and try to get some warmth, maybe get a coffee. 3.5 on the Peter Bailey Arena coffee scale. 3.5 out of 5. I'm going to get one. Try to warm up my hands. Don't think it'll do much for my toes, though. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Third period about to start here. Sexsmith coach is asking the refs for a penalty because the Storm players were on the ice before the refs. Let's see if it happens. I'm on this side now, so. All right, Storm down 7-6 with 20 minutes left to play. Verbeek with Arndt and Bairstow. Donegan and Medway. And rare in this one, it's 5-on-5 hockey. Period 3. Pokes it ahead, Verbeek with a move inside. Rings down around the Sexsmith goaltender. Up the half wall now for Gallant of Sexsmith. Kept in at the line by May. Donegan. Donegan fans on it though. And it does clear the line. Skolart sends it ahead for foul. And Medway gets a stick on it last second before anything can develop there. Medway down low now. The ice seems extra slick. Medway gets it on there. Sexsmith players inside. That one's turned, deflected wide. Shea Fow down low now. Sends one out in front, and a sprawling Quinn Richardson covers it. McKendry, Parento, Bidwell, Stone, and Hall out there now face off to the right of Quinn Richardson. Sexsmith picks it up, throws it wide. McKendry down low. Waiting for it. That's Hall battling Sawyer. You can't really see from this angle. Parento's going to pick it up now. She's looking up ice. Knocked off her stick by Skolart. It's sent back in now. Bouncing puck comes off the pad of Richardson. They're going to whistle it down. Wasn't covered, but that's okay. Quick whistle. Verbeek, Wenzel, Bailey, Hipkins, Modrell. Off the draw comes to Modrell. She pokes it ahead, and on the ice, that's going to be an icing call. And we'll do it again. Verbeek on the draw. Let's see. Wins that one over to Modrell. Modrell batting away at it on the half wall. Wenzel there for support. Verbeek there as well. Sexsmith does come and maintain control. Modrell pinning her man now, and Verbeek picks the puck off a stick. Verbeek tries a pass all the way down. Sexsmith gets inside with one shot. Oh, on Quinn Richardson. She saved it. Down low now. I can barely see what's happening down there. Sorry, guys. They're going to call it. I'm not sure if it's a dead puck or what. Face off now to the left of Quinn Richardson. Parento wins that one to the corner. Bit different start to this period than the last two. Geez, the second period, well, it must have been an hour long. Medway now. Gets it to Bairstow. Bairstow looking up ice. Nice stretch pass ahead right on the stick of Zoe Arndt. Arndt goes inside, outside, and then, oof, fans on a shot. Too bad. Parento falls down there. Hand pass comes out front, but it's picked up by Sexsmith. Smith coming up the right or the left side now for Sexsmith. Aren't on him. He centers a pass across, doesn't land. And it's picked up now by Mae Donegan behind Quinn Richardson. She's going to pass it ahead for Arndt. Arndt just couldn't handle it, but that's an offside against Sexsmith. All right, another face-off. McKendry with Bidwell, Verbeek, Stone and Hall. Stone throws it off the boards. Sexsmith comes out with it, tries a shot toward. Hall deflects that one wide, and Sexsmith ends up with it behind the net now. Verbeek gets a stick on that one before it could land on the net. Whew. Sexsmith getting some chances here. They're up by 1 with 17 minutes remaining in the game. Donegan. Down low, centering pass comes across, shot high and wide. Storm players chasing the puck here, can't get a hold of it. And Sexsmith wheels out and takes a shot. Shoulder save for Quinn Richardson, and still loose. Now a shot, glove save, Quinn Richardson with perhaps her nicest save of the game. Nice glove save off a one-timer. Wenzel, Bailey, Parento now with Modrell and Hipkins. Hipkins taps her goaltender. Nice save. Parento, you can see where she's going with this one. Comes to Bailey off the draw. Bailey's going to chip that out of the zone. Wenzel chasing it down the ice. Kept in by Donegan. Wenzel knocked off her stick. Donegan throws it to Wenzel again. Wenzel to Parento. Whew. Picked up now by Parento. Parento's going to wheel in her own zone. Throws it ahead to Bailey. Bailey, knocked down. Sexsmith picks it up. Battling for it and cleared. Wenzel after it. Sexsmith. Now it comes to Modrell. Modrell ahead for Wenzel. Wenzel gets through one. Wenzel, can she get a shot? Nope. Bailey takes one in the face. Sent around now. Modrell. Sorry. Modrell throws one on. Oh, it's blocked before it gets there. And Sexsmith sends it down. Hipkins after it. Isn't the score 6-8? I thought it was 6-7. Jesus. Zoe Arndt now at the blue line, knocked off her stick, and 6-7 is the score, guys. They just changed it back. Exchange, ping pong, in the neutral zone, and Donegan's going to poke that in. Bairstow after it. Bairstow pursuing. Arndt gets there. Oh, Arndt tried to move. Comes back and all the way out. And foul is sprung now. Donegan's going to take him wide. Shea foul in on Mae Donegan. He peels off. And a shot on Richardson is covered. Whew. Parento, Bidwell, Verbeek, Stone and Hall. Oh, sorry. McKendry, Parento, Bidwell, Stone and Hall. Verbeek's gone back to the bench there. Stone sent a shot off the referee's leg. Looks like it stung. Stone's pass now intercepted and a shot coming. Batted away from the front by Hall, and McKendry looks up ice. McKendry pins her man. Parento after it. Scholart taken down. McKendry comes back now. Bidwell tries to throw it to their front. Picked up by Sexsmith, and they're racing back the other way. McKendry chases him down. That's an icing on Sexsmith. 13 and a half minutes left here in the Storm down, 7-6. Wenzel, Verbeek, Bailey, Hall, and Stone. Off the draw, Sexsmith picks it up and skates it out easily. They poke it ahead. That should be an icing again. Everybody peels back. I'll do it again. Let's see if they can win this one. Wenzel puts one on. Fogel gloves it down. That's what we need to do. Put some on. Verbeek now on the draw. Batting away at it. Bailey after it as is. Comes out to Modro. She keeps it onside. Throws it back in. Bailey down there and as is Wenzel. Modro. Oh, fans on it. All Sexsmith heading north. And Verbeek races back to get a stick on it before it can develop. Another icing on Sexsmith. Both teams will make a change in lines. I'm not sure what's happening. Was it an icing? Referees have a conversation now. Yep. Maybe it was offside. I don't know. Parento. Bairstow. Arndt. Donegan and Medway off the draw now. Bairstow gets it. Can't get through there though. Parento is going to turn in the neutral zone. Tries to go through a couple. It's knocked off her stick. Bairstow is going to knock it in. Arndt gets a stick on that one. Shoot. Comes out to Medway. Medway's going to pinch. Can she keep it? No, sir. And Smith comes back the other way. Donegan on it. Donegan chasing. Oh, that's going to be ice. Verbeek, Bidwell, and McKendry coming out. 12 minutes, 13 seconds left in the game. The goals have dried up after an eventful first on the scoreboard and then an eventful second in the penalty box. Nice stretch pass for McKendry now. McKendry picks it off, has a screen shot. Nice shot on, pad save, rebound comes back the other way. Shea foul. Foul takes it wide, throws it in on the side of the net, picked up by Hall now. Hall's got speed, clears it out of the zone. McKendry pursuing. Sent back up now, and Stone batting away at it. Oh, she's pickpocketed. All alone, Scholart's shot. Quinn Richardson saves it, but the rebound buried to make it 8-6. Sexsmith. Richardson had the initial one, but then Gallant buried the rebound. Parento, Bailey, Wenzel, Modrell, and Hipkins comes back to Modrell now. Modrell whiffs on it. Sexsmith gets it. Throws it in. Parento looks up ice. Parenteau taken down, no call there. Comes back on Modrel. Modrel's going to chip it out of the zone. Comes back to Modrel once. They're putting Parenteau in the box, I guess, for a retaliation call there. And the Storm will be shorthanded here with 11 minutes left and down by 2. Wenzel, Bailey, Medway, and Dunnigan. Wenzel had some success on the face-off circle earlier, so she's usually a winger. Shot now makes it all the way through from the point, and Richardson saves it. Clear shot, now gloved down by Richardson. Bairstow now off the draw, ties her man up. Med batting away at it, and it clears it. No, it doesn't clear. Dunnigan tried to clear the front of the net. 14 as Sexsmith picks it up. Dunnigan gets it now and skates it behind Quinn Richardson. Sends it up to Bairstow, and Bairstow manages to ice it. They'll peel for a change, as they do. Fogel comes out of his net to play it, as Verbeek and Bidwell go out there on the PK. Stone and Hall as well. Scholart comes through. Scholart scores. Power play goal for Scholart to make it 9-6. Ten minutes left. Storm down by 3 now. Verbeek, McKendry, Bidwell. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Off the draw now. Cleared out. Hall and Stone out there as well. Scholart picks it up. Shot wide. Stone pins Scholart, and Richardson covers it. Bidwell, Verbeek, McKendry, Modrel, and Hipkins. Modrel now throws one toward the front, intercepted, and shot is wide. McKendry clears it down the ice. Bidwell pursuing now. It was touched, so icing's called off. McKendry clears it, gets it ahead. Bidwell blocks that one. Now passing in their own end is Sexsmith. Outlet pass goes ahead and down the left side. Modrel picks his pocket. It's picked up by Danica Bidwell. Verbeek after it now. Verbeek does poke it ahead for herself. Fogel covers it behind the net. Is that allowed? Parenteau, Bailey, Wenzel, Medway, and Dunnigan. Comes back now to Medway. She keeps it onside. Throws it cross ice. Open ice. Wenzel's there. Wenzel tries to stick handle out of the corner. Comes over to Bailey. Bailey's going to throw it back to Dunnigan. Dunnigan picks it off the wall, throws it back to Bailey. Bailey throws it toward the front. Slides across the crease. Wenzel now with it. Wenzel down low. Comes out to Bailey. Bailey taken down. Dunnigan racing back and knocks it off a stick. Wenzel. Sexsmith picks it up, and they'll be on. Contested shot in to make it 10-6. No contest on that shot. The defense were backing up, and the game has gotten away from the Storm here in the third period. Down by 4-0. Verbeek, Bairstow, Arndt, Stone, and Hall. Comes over to Arndt. Arndt ahead for Verbeek. Verbeek throws it back now. Stone doesn't pick it up, and it goes out of the zone. Stone skates it up. Throws it toward the front, goes through everybody. Arndt's going to take a shot, rings off a Sexsmith player. Comes back now to Stone. Stone throws one toward the front. It's tipped and just wide by Verbeek. Bairstow throws it back to Hall now. Hall's shot goes off the side of the net. Comes back out in front. Stone picks it up, gets it deep. Stone takes the guy down. Ooh! That was a odd shot. Getting a bit chippy again here now as the girls are down, and Bairstow's going to chase this one. Bairstow actually is going to peel for a change, and Arndt goes in. Arndt picks it off the wall. Throws it toward the front. The rebound comes out to McKendry. McKendry's shot's handcuffed by another stick, and it comes all the way out to Modrell. Down for Arndt now. Arndt throws it across crease, but Verbeek was tied up in front. Modrell and Skolart sliding to the boards. Both are okay. Hipkins, Bidwell, McKendry, and Wenzel out there as well. Hipkins loses track of it, but does tie up a man. Now a shot goes in on Richardson. She covers. 10-6 for Sexsmith over the Storm here. Wenzel now off the draw. She's got McKendry and Bidwell out there. Another shot goes off a glove of Dunnigan. Wenzel tries the stick handle out. Knocked off her stick. Sent ahead now for McKendry. McKendry ends up on the stick of Bidwell. Bidwell tries to get it forward. Skolart now sprung. Dunnigan racing back and separates him from the puck. Dunnigan's pass is intercepted, and now there's a battle in front of the Storm line. Bidwell picks it off and gets through one. But there's another waiting. Wenzel after it. It goes cross ice, and Medway is going to get a stick on it. Medway stick handling in her own end, tries to throw it forward. Bailey's going to pick it up. The pass over for Wenzel is intercepted, and Bailey's going to tip it ahead. This time for Bairstow. It's knocked back, though. Medway looking for an outlet pass. Sent back in. Dunnigan's there. Dunnigan looking up ice. Doesn't get to Bailey before it's intercepted. Bairstow can't get a stick on it either. Batting away at it, both teams. Sent back in to the Sexsmith end now, and Bairstow's pursuing. He arcs it out to center ice where Stone picks it up. Stone doesn't see the man coming behind her, I don't think. Stone now sends a pass up for Bairstow. Squirts out over the line. Bailey's going to get it and turn. Bailey over to Stone. Stone over to Verbeek. Verbeek loses it there. 4.5 minutes left. Storm down by 4. Bailey loses her stick, but manages to touch a puck there. Rings around the boards. Hall coming for it. Verbeek peels. Verbeek knocked off her stick. And sent back in the Sexsmith zone now. That'll be icing. Parento now wins that one. Miller Hipkins sends a pass forward just out of the reach of Harper McKendry. That's going to be ice. Nope, no ice. Arndt picks it off the wall, throws one toward the front. McKendry was tied up, though. Hipkins going to get it and throw it at. It's blocked. There goes Sexsmith. That's icing on Sexsmith. So, as it looks here now, unless something drastic changes in the next 4 minutes, the Storm play at 7:45 tomorrow morning against Beaverlodge, team they faced earlier today, and then will not play again tomorrow. Arndt in the corner. Sexsmith stick handles out of the corner. Hipkins breaks up that play at center ice. McKendry after it now, as is Arndt and Parento. But Skolart gets through a few. Skolart gets it back, throws it toward the front. It's intercepted by Parento. Now alone in front, shot. Big save by Quinn Richardson. McKendry picks it up now. Skates it out of the zone. Puts it on the stick of a Sexsmith forward. Just under 3 minutes left. Shea Fowl takes a shot now. It goes wide and rings around the boards. Arndt picks it up and gets it out of the zone. Georgia Wenzel picks it off the boards, but it's knocked off her stick before anything can get going there. Wenzel now pickpockets him back. She wants one. Wenzel looking incensed. She gets free. She's got Bidwell and Bailey with her. Rings around the boards. Medway's going to get there first. Medway tries a shot toward the front. Fogle covers. .2:19 left in the game. Storm down 10-6. Wenzel wins it to the corner. Oh, comes back to Medway, but you can't let. Big race now. Dunnigan after it. Two other Sexsmith players after it as well. In the corner. Wenzel lifts the stick. Comes out to Bidwell. Bidwell pass forward to Bailey. Bailey couldn't handle it. Dunnigan now looks up ice. Dunnigan throws it ahead. Comes back to Dunnigan once more. Dunnigan sends a pass to Sarah Bailey. Bailey, no look pass. Bidwell, Wenzel, shot. Big save. Nice passing there by the Storm. Comes out. Wenzel's going to peel. She's cut, tries to turn. Knocked off her stick. 80 seconds left in the game. Bailey picks it up in neutral ice now. Bailey coming back. Bailey bends in over, and she just loses it there inside. Verbeek after it. 1 minute of play left in the game. Icing for Sexsmith. Bairstow, Verbeek, McKendry, Stone, and Hall. Comes back to Bairstow. He throws it across ice there, meant for McKendry, I believe. Hall unable to keep it in, and Smith is racing forward, as is Felix Stone. Stone's going to pick it up in her own end, skate it in front of Richardson. Almost. Bairstow sends it ahead. McKendry tries a can opener there. Sending it into the corner. That's an icing. That'll just about do it for the game here. I guess they will have that shootout again. .29 seconds left. Parento wins that back to the corner. Wenzel picks it up now. It comes out. Wenzel beats that man. As I said, Wenzel's been looking like she wants one. Wenzel's inside. Tries 5-hole. Skirts across the front there. Nobody can quite reach it. Sorry about my poor camera here. 12 seconds left. Sexsmith's going to ice it again. They let the clock run to about 7 seconds. Parento, Wenzel, Parent. 4 seconds left now. That'll do it for the game. Sexsmith comes away with a 10-6 win over the Storm here in Hythe, Alberta for the second time in 24 hours. Not sure if they're doing the shootout. Looks like they are doing that shootout, for goodness sake. Why are they doing the handshake before the shootout? I don't know, but I'm going to go up this end. Apologize to anybody watching Quinn Richardson, but I'm watching the shooters in the shootout, and I realize I can only choose one, so there goes Quinn. Glove touch at the blue line. All right, Bairstow, first shooter. Bairstow bearing down on Fogle. Off the crossbar, she gets it back. And Zoe Arndt tries her luck. Zoe Arndt now inside. Glove save Fogle. Fogle throws it into the corner. Arndt picks it up. Richardson scored on there. McKendry now goes in. McKendry saved. Georgia Wenzel waiting for it. Richardson scored on down there. Wenzel scored on. Nice goal by Georgia. Bailey up next. Bailey scores. Bidwell now. Bidwell's saved. Verbeek comes in. Verbeek's off the post. Kendall Modrell's going to get her attempt now. Kendall Modrell inside. They call it. That's a goal. Nice one, Kenny. Oh, no goal. Comes back to May Dunnigan now. Dunnigan saved. Howdy, how's the reach? Richardson saved that one. Stone is saved. Parento in now. Parento's saved. She falls. And Sexsmith carries their last one. And they come away with Sexsmith with 2 wins and a tie so far on the weekend. 3rd straight loss for the Storm. They'll do a quick MVP, I believe. Heart and Hustle and MVP here. Handshake, hockey's oldest tradition. And then we'll get a Heart and Hustle or an MVP here, I think. Both teams lining up and say, oh no, never mind. They're just lining up for the refs here. Girls looking dejected, but it's been a good weekend of hockey so far. This isn't league play. It's a tournament, a weekend tournament, so they don't often play against boys either. So it was good to see. they're struggling to get the MVP and Heart and Hustle here. And I'm struggling to keep blood flowing to my toes. Here we go. They get the candy, they won the shootout. Goaltender Cal Fogel gets the MVP for Sexsmith this afternoon. What day is it? Carter Smith gets the Heart and Hustle. Adria gets the MVP. Bairstow, number 11. Zoe Arndt gets the Heart and Hustle. All right, we'll see you at 7:45 here in Hythe tomorrow morning, where the Storm take on the Beaverlodge Blades again. She's cold, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow.